All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, David. That boy, rough.
I can't stop watching this clip of Billy Zane on the beach in blazer and khakis. I forgot about Billy Zane.
How did you forget about Billy Zane, dude?
I guess because he hasn't really done a ton, to my knowledge.
He was in Titanic. What are we talking
That's all
about?
he needs to do.
He was in Sniper with Tom Berenger. I guess he did Titanic. Oh, he had a cameo in Zoolander. But, man, he has kind of let it rip. His beer gut's impressive. I'm not shaming him. But, yeah, he's wearing the little newsboy cap, and he's just got a blazer on.
Well, dude, we're about to be per his IMDb, we're about to be absolutely feasting on Billy Zane content because he's got...
What's next?
He's got 4 movies in post-production, 2 filming, and then 2 in pre-production.
Is that why he wore a blazer to the beach so people will start talking about him again?
I mean, what are the chances that he's just doing a movie right now?
Dude, he's got 4 in post. Did you hear him?
Yeah, that means post-production.
He's got a few in pre as well, Dylan.
Very cool for Billy Zane. Big Billy Zane. Billy Z guy over here.
What, give me like the best title. Like, on your opinion, which movie is going to be the best of the new ones?
I would either say, of the new ones, The Cuisine War.
Okay. You got to think that's
probably food.
He's
food
playing
related.
He's playing Marlon Brando in a movie called Waltzing with Brando.
How about that?
I could fuck with that.
Is that a biopic or a biopic?
It's hard to say. Literally.
Yeah. Right.
Not sure.
Right.
He's also got one called The Greek Job, which I don't know if that might be a prequel to The Greek Freak.
How did you not get that role?
He's just slinging euros. Dave.
You're the one who's always like, man, they call me the Greek Freak.
They do. It's crazy. I was over there and...
Yeah, we know.
So you never had a Greek job?
Other than just being the Greek Freak for the few days I was in Santorini now.
When you go over there, do they like hit you up like, hey, we got a job for you?
They're like, hey, he's back.
So Dylan didn't realize this, but when he was in Greek...
It's like when Omar's walking the streets of Baltimore.
You watched The Wire.
It's nothing like
recently.
that.
They're like, Omar, here come Omar.
Yeah, so we had some backers that were actually in Greece at the same time as Dylan, and they sent me a photo of Dylan at a restaurant ordering food, and he ordered a gyro.
Come on, Dylan.
That's not true.
There's video. I have video evidence from our Greek followers out there.
Really?
Is that something they eat over there, like for real, or is that like an American version of it?
Let's ask the Greek Freak himself.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell
Dylan
us?
Shivery in the building.
It's hard to say. I didn't see it on the menu over there, but I was in a pretty... vacation-y type spot. I don't know, man. I think that's where you expect the Euros to turn up.
Okay. I don't think sandwiches are turning up.
Did you even go to Greece?
Yeah, man. You seen pics?
What if you were just in Italy the entire time and you thought you went to Greece?
I don't think
possible?
I would confuse them. They're different countries.
I don't know.
What I wouldn't give right now to be back in Firenze. Celebrating with that Ragazzi.
Dude, Will's never even been on the Mediterranean. Can you believe that? How embarrassing for him. What are you doing?
Dude, talk to me in
What are you
September.
doing?
Talk to me late September 2022, and that'll all change. Just talk to me then.
Okay, I will set my reminder.
Thank you. Hey, welcome back, Will. Wow, thank you, guys. It's really great to be here.
Let me be the first.
Yep. Went 10 days away from you guys.
I walk in here, excited to see you and seen you in, 10 days, and you call me a bitch within 5 seconds of me walking in the door.
Dylan, you can't get mad about that.
Yeah.
You literally walk in.
You literally
I had gifts for you guys.
You call me a name literally every single time that you walk into the studio.
I brought y'all some heat from Roback.
They sent us. Shout out to Roback.
Backer 20, by
Don't
the
act
way.
like
you're not Santa Claus over
Yeah, you
here.
didn't gift it.
I'm the hoodie.
You're an elf.
You're the intermediary.
You're
the
elf.
middleman.
You're the elf
Bullshit.
of Roback.
Elves are just middlemen, and you are an elf. So.
I could have kept all 4 hoodies for myself, but instead I brought them in here.
That would be
So-
I don't
wasteful.
know what you would do with numerous sizes of the exact same hoodie.
Well, just to keep them out of your greedy little hands.
You didn't have to bring my little hands into this. They're normal size.
Anyway, welcome back, man.
Yeah, dude, thank you. It
Even
feels
though
really
you're
good to be
super rude
here.
to me.
Really excited.
When did you get back?
Late Saturday night. As you will learn in the recapping this weekend in fun, I did not bop with the boys on Saturday night. So, yeah. We did the pro move of getting back on a Saturday so that you have Sunday to really just decompress and get your life together.
That's a vet move.
Yeah, and so what we did with that was we just caught up on every episode of Love Island, UK and USA.
No cap?
Yeah, so tomorrow's episode of Circling Batch is actually just going to be one big Love Island thing.
Don't look at me. After you say that, you're testing out stuff.
Dude,
and you're looking
I think
at me.
There's a world where next time, this time of year, we're doing Love Island recaps and no more Bachelor. Someone acts up in
You know
Bachelor
what?
in Paradise.
You know
it's
what?
over.
Guess
Isn't
what?
Love Island on like 8 nights a week though?
Yeah, but we're the podcast that's built different, so we'll just do 8 podcasts a week on it.
Guess what, Will?
What?
We might not be the only people out on The Bachelor because I may have ran into someone from the Bachelor franchise on Saturday night for a brief minute.
Are they a friend of the pod?
Yes, they are. And I said hello to this person, and we talked for like 30 seconds. And I was like, "Hey, we gotta have you on to talk about." And this person doesn't sound like this person's really watching.
A she or a he?
I'm not gonna say. I wouldn't tell tales out of school, Dylan.
Did this person at one point receive a very wrinkled shirt out of Micah's drawer?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Very cool.
This person might have thought I was just a fan of the show when I approached.
Oh, she didn't remember.
There was not a
Well, you didn't have a mustache.
I was not recognized
She
by
didn't
this
remember.
person. I
You
didn't
didn't
say
have a mustache, though.
he or she did not
Did
recognize
you have to
me.
remind them who you were?
I said, "Yeah, you did the pod," and this person was like, "Oh my god," and may have asked if we're still doing it, and I was like, "Yeah, kind of, you are, you know."
Oh, so she or he is definitely not a listener of this program.
She's following along very closely. You'd love to see that.
And that's okay.
You'd
That's
love to see
okay.
that.
You know what? We welcome back people who maybe have left the fold for a little bit.
Well,
We're very welcoming.
We do have a loose connection to a certain lady who was on Love Island USA last year, so maybe we can just start making switches.
Who's the connection?
An old intern of ours at Grand X.
I saw that intern crossing the street. Randy, you were there.
We're just talking very vaguely about a lot of people right now.
We are.
That's fine. Man, can we get some announcies out of the way? It's been a minute since I got to do this.
Announcies, you say.
Or announcies.
All
Whatever
right.
you want to call it.
Just get to him, man. How about
Dude,
that?
first and foremost, Circling Back Pod, Wash Media, go follow him. Leave a review and 5-star rating. I've been tracking the reviews pretty hard lately. Maybe on Wednesday we'll get some readings done. But honestly, if you want yours read on air, go leave a review right now. Imagine not leaving a review at this point.
It's just selfish if you haven't.
It's like giving us
It helps
it's like
us.
giving us a tattoo. It's like we receive it and we can never get rid of it. It's just sitting on our feet.
It hurts no one.
It stimulates the listens.
It does.
It stimulates the listens.
Hurts nobody.
Go tell a friend about the podcast. Go to youtube.com/washmedia and watch the podcast. Go to washmedia.shop and shop for the podcast.
Wow.
Most importantly, though, go to patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. We're doing Bachelorette tomorrow. Voicemails on Thursday. And the biggest announcement we have, I assume you guys already made this announcement, right?
We had a major announcement alert on, when was it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Thank you.
Saturday, July 31st at Eisenhower's on Rainy Street in Austin, Texas at 3 p.m. We have a listener meetup. It's our first listener meetup since the worldwide global pandemic. I
Ongoing.
personally am very excited. I didn't know we were doing it at 3 p.m. I guess I'll have to just catch the preseason scrimmage for Manchester United later that day.
Oh,
They'll
that's
have it
too
on.
bad.
I talked to Mike. He said
Perfect.
they'll have it on.
Ooh, can we just have it lads themed?
No, it's flirty casual. We've
That's
already
fine.
announced it. Sorry.
Okay. Maybe I'll dress Brevcore for this.
According to the response we've gotten on social media about the Backer meetup, again, July 31st, Eisenhower's, 3 o'clock. People are showing up.
It's going to be
Dude.
like the running of the bulls.
People are
But
showing
with the
up.
boys and the
I was
girls.
worried I was going to have to crash my own house party because nobody came, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
Oh, everyone's coming, baby.
It would be a funny bit if all the listeners banded together and no one showed up.
That'd be
You know, that's like, I think anytime we do
Why would you
anything,
float
I
that out
honestly
there?
believe that no one's going to show up.
Yeah.
the seven.
I thought that at the Dallas one last time. I didn't
I
move
did
for
too.
7 hours.
the
I thought we were going to walk in there and it'd be like 2 dudes just like, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, man, you want to just get real fucked up?
The 7-footer who listens, I've been told, will be in attendance. So I'll get a chance to talk shit to him or something. I don't know.
I
just-
probably won't talk shit to him
He'll
because he's
probably
7
just
feet.
stomp me.
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. I kind of have a hard and fast rule that if you're over 6 foot, I don't know, 6, I don't talk shit to you.
Wow.
6'6".
That's just what I do.
So for me, it's probably like 6'4".
I'm built different though, so like I'll probably say something.
This is the dude who you said you could ball out on.
Maybe I don't really recall how that went
You
down.
did. You
Well-
said you'd score on him. You said you'd score at least.
I would score on him.
I don't know if you would.
Are we going to have drink specials there or what?
Are
Are we going to have L. Dave's on deck?
We've been promised Vizzies
Oh, I mean, yeah.
by Mike.
Yeah. I might just bring my own cooler and just
I'm
post
just saying.
up.
It's not BYO Vizzy.
Hey, if you're gonna show up to this, you better be on your flirtiest. That's all I'm saying.
I already know what I'm wearing. It's a certain camp collar shirt that you guys have
Oh God,
heard a lot about.
I have to hear more about this fucking camp.
Dude,
collar.
go get one. Do you guys want to match? That would be the ultimate flex if you got the shirt and showed up before me.
Dylan, you don't even have a camp collar shirt, do you?
I have swag, so I'm not gonna.
Hold on, you're wearing regular collars?
Kind of sounds like you haven't been listening to Club Cool, man.
Are camp collars in?
Oh my God! Just
What?
move on. This.
I need to talk to Barrett.
I don't know if Barrett's in on camp collars, if I'm being honest.
He is.
He is, because like when I asked him earlier in the year, I was like, hey man, I need some new summer flirty fits. Can you send me some like dope sites that have good shirt selections this year?
I've heard it's the year of the mock turtle.
I mean, it's always mock turtles have never gone out of style.
Probably not going to wear that to the day party at Eisenhower's in Austin,
We'll see
Texas.
about it. We'll see about it.
I don't know if you should.
If I come in smelling like Gold Bond, it's so I don't sweat through all my clothes.
Damn.
It's not cocaine on my sleeve. It's just a bunch of Gold Bond.
You could just rock backer 20 for 20% off.
That's true. That's true. Maybe I'll cut the sleeves off my tie-dye sweatshirt.
They have some flirty patterns.
Dude, the hoodies that you middleman for us,
Are they not flirty?
they're very flirty.
Uh-huh.
Like you're the Roback Mule.
He's a Smurf.
Yeah, you are. You just smuggled those in
Smurf
here.
me, daddy.
All right.
I don't know if you know what this actually means.
I don't. I know what a mule is, though.
I'm not going to Smurf you.
Smurf me, daddy.
Next
Stop.
on your prestige television journey should be Breaking Bad.
I've watched Breaking Bad, David.
Doesn't sound like you.
Hey, I have one episode of The Wire left. Like,
You know what they call that the finale.
The finale.
If you have not watched, mash the button twice. So you're operating in a post Omar Wire world.
I am, unfortunately.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Not like that, at least.
No. And he deserved it. He deserved a better one. I'll say it.
That's the thing about it, though. Anybody can get it from anywhere.
What a character.
All right,
Omar
what do you-
coming. Hey, here come Omar.
Dude, Omar's just trying to bust, trying to calm.
All the time. All right. You're good, Will. Will just covered his ears, folks.
I think I'm going to start watching.
You should do the bit where you listen to Matchbox 20 while we're talking about a show you haven't watched. Didn't remember that? We did that once.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was fun.
I forgot. That was Game of Thrones. I just listened to Matchbox 20 the entire time.
Why Matchbox 20, though?
Dude, I'm kind of low-key closer than ever to watching Game of Thrones, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Rob Thomas Fox.
I don't know why. I think I'm looking to get into a series because like I'm watching so much Love Island at this point that my brain is just straight up rotting. And so I think I need to actually find like a prestige series to watch. But my buddy, when I was in Michigan, kind of flirted about maybe starting The Wire. And so now I'm kind of thinking to myself, is now the time? You're not good enough friends with me to watch The Wire. I don't think you'd actually text me about it all the time, whereas he will.
What's your problem, dude?
It's kind of your problem, dude. I'm texting you all the time and you never respond.
I gotta take this phone in.
You
I don't
have
know.
to.
I don't know what's going on.
You have to.
I'm missing so much action from you guys.
Should we do this recap this weekend in fun presented by Honey?
Oh yeah.
We all shop online. We've all seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout, but thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey's a free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one that it finds to your cart. It supports over 30,000 stores online that range from sites that have tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands to even food delivery. All you have to do is imagine that you're shopping at one of your favorite sites. Think of your favorite site right now and you're shopping on it. Don't say it. Just think about it.
I'm thinking right now.
And then when you
yeah.
check out, you're like, oh man, I don't want to pay full price. Like I got tax on here. I got all this
Shipping.
other stuff. You're like, this is way more than I thought. But luckily, when you check out, the Honey button drops down, and all you have to do is click apply coupons.
It's
wait a few
automated.
seconds. It's beautiful. It stimulates the economy. It hurts nobody.
It's just like, here you go, buddy. Here's a little gift, just for being you.
I heard some booty chatter talking about whether or not this slows down your browser, and I can confirm it does not slow it down at all.
No.
If
Honey-
anything,
Honey wouldn't
you
dare.
forget that it's there. Sometimes
No.
I'm like, oh shoot, do I not have Honey installed on this browser? Of course I do though, because I'm saving.
Dylan's the guy who has like 18 tabs open at one time.
Okay.
I feel like 18's like not that many compared.
Dude, at Grand X, when we were doing, like, we had all the tabs.
Dylan just has a pile of PNGs on his desktop.
Once the tabs start shrinking down
that's
to
me.
fit them all in, that's when I start to X them out.
Oh, I don't even let myself get close.
I can't handle
I'm
that.
max 6.
And to be clear, Honey is not a tab.
No, it's just
No.
it's a browser
It's a
extension.
plug-in or something. What is it? Plug-in? Extension?
I call it a plug and play.
I don't know the difference between a plug-in and an extension,
No
but
one
I think that
does.
they have similar functionality.
It hurts nobody.
But this one saves you money,
Back to
unlike the
that.
other ones that like might do stuff like not save you money. Mm-hmm. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. By getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. I'd never recommend something I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/circlingback. That's joinhoney.com/circlingback. Dylan, what'd you do this weekend?
Thank you for asking, Will. I had a pretty exciting weekend. Well, Friday I did absolutely nothing, and it was everything I thought it could be and more. Didn't have parks.
You just sat on your couch in silence?
Didn't see Bay. I just had a night to myself. I may have dropped in for dance with the boys for a bit. I had a really relaxing, great evening. It was fantastic. Saturday, I linked and I mobbed a little bit at Dave and Brett at Carve.
Carve. Austin's hottest new meat place.
We got some cocktails.
Whatever.
We got
Damn,
some.
I didn't catch that Carve invite.
We got some.
You weren't in
You were
town.
in Michigan. You fuck.
Nah,
You're leaving out
Kind of got
something.
back at 6 o'clock on Saturday.
He's leaving something out.
What?
You ratioed Will.
Oh,
And I found it to be a little
we're
disrespectful.
not there
I did
yet.
too.
We're not there yet.
We
Okay.
found the line and then it got crossed.
Yeah, it's a
We're
little
not there
far
yet.
for my liking.
From Carve, we went to Little Woodrow's on 6th Street to watch the Conor McGregor Dustin Poirier fight. Had a really good time.
Check out Too Much Dip.
Check out Too Much Dip. Conor snapped his ankle. I don't know if you saw.
Well, I saw it the next morning because I fell asleep before the fight.
Right about the time the fight was ending, I decided to respond to a Will tweet, and I just ratioed the shit out of it.
Oh, it was at night? Oh, I didn't realize that.
I barely remember even sending a tweet.
You know you were going to leave before the Conor fight. You told me you were going.
I just envisioned a mad rush for Ubers, and Ubers
Yeah.
are not very plentiful right
What's
now.
that Uber game look like after the Conor fight?
I went to another bar with Randy and J-Bone.
I got super lucky. I got right when I saw his ankle snapped, I ordered an Uber. It's like, this fight's over. I'm out of here.
Dude, it wasn't hard to get an Uber because people who are out on West 6th, they're not going home after the fight. They're going to, like, Dirty Bills.
But I'm 37. So
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
You're built different.
Yeah, you're older. You're
You were built
significantly
years
older.
ago.
Dude, so I had a ratio you like that, man. Talking about Dave's little whiskey girl.
It's okay.
And then you pointed out.
It's
You
okay.
doubled down by pointing out the ratio.
Oh, I had ratio sans dim. Or
Yeah.
something.
I probably
That's
muted the
fine.
conversation or something.
Nah, dude, you didn't respond at all. Were you just too embarrassed?
Maybe I'm not receiving your tweets. Maybe do I have you muted low key?
Dude,
Nah,
did Dylan
no.
get shadow banned?
Stop.
He got TFM shadow banned.
Stop.
Then he quit.
Guess what I did when I got home from the bar? Drunk.
I don't
number
know if
of
I want to
things,
know.
yeah.
You
Drunk.
don't want our guesses.
I decided to watch the finale of The Wire. I got 15 minutes in. I was like, what are you doing, Dylan? Just go to sleep, you dumbass. So I turned it off. I didn't remember what I watched. Like, it was so stupid. I
Because
was
you were
so
bopping with the boys.
I was so H to watch it, though, so I had to just dig in. Anyway,
Yeah, that's when you want to watch sober. It's an emotional
yeah.
finale.
roller coaster.
Tonight, my TV's already spoken for, so I guess it won't be tonight either.
Do I need to watch last week's episode? Can someone just give me a 3-sentence synopsis of last week's Bachelor so I don't have to watch
I
it?
don't even remember what happened.
Hunter
Oh,
Hunter went a little loco
He's
at
trying to
the
villainize himself.
Okay. I saw some Hunter chatter on the timeline.
not making light of this, but most of Twitter was pretty hard on Hunter because he was just an absolute psycho on this date. Where I mean, he was going all out. I kind of respect it. And then Katie was watching it live, obviously, and dropped the. You guys are being a little hard on Hunter. You guys probably don't know this, but he has Tourette's.
Okay.
And it's like, all right, fuck.
Okay.
But it's like we weren't really getting on to him because of what he was saying. It was just more that he was acting like a wild man.
You can be Tourette's and also still be a dickhead, right?
Hey, I heard you are a wild man.
Right.
Yeah, you can. I think those two things are separate.
Yeah.
Mutually exclusive or no?
Mutually exclusive.
Good friend of the pod, Tim Howard.
A great guy.
Tourette's.
Has
Darren-
Tourette's.
And guess what? Awesome dude.
Former, my favorite Dallas star of all time, Darian Hatcher, former Red Wing great as well. Will.
I did not know he had Tourette's.
Yeah. Or he has a twitch. They would show him on the bench and he'd be doing a thing. I don't know if that's technically Tourette's, and I apologize if we're getting any of this.
He's twitched up, man. It's tight.
Okay, it's not the same thing at all.
Oh.
I don't think that's the same.
He is twitched up though. Like
Right.
he's a world class athlete.
Yeah.
Back there, dude. You cross that blue line, you're in trouble.
Fast twitch muscle fibers.
Well, we do have news about Patreon on Friday. Or, I'm sorry, tomorrow. Bachelorette. It might be a Salgal episode.
Holy
She's not replacing Dave like previous people have begged for.
Right.
But
Literally everyone I talk to.
yeah, but there are rumors that she might be in the 4th chair tomorrow.
Damn. We're going 4 mics deep tomorrow?
Deep.
That's sick.
Deep.
I don't know if he actually had Tourette's. He has like a nervous tick, so apologize.
I think you're safe here, Dave.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Look, I apologize.
I don't think Tourette's Twitter is going to come at you for this one.
They know they know we are not anti-Tourette's.
And then Sunday I didn't really do much. So there.
Awesome, man.
Congratulations.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Actually, I took Parks to a movie. That was it. It was fun.
What movie?
Boss Baby, Family Business. It's like the sequel to the first Boss Baby. Yeah, it's a fun little flick. Actually, I fell asleep.
It's not a bad time to
I fell asleep.
It's not a bad time to sneak a nap in.
Yeah.
Didn't you take a gummy?
No, I didn't take a gummy and then take my son to the movies.
A CBD gummy.
No.
You can eat Sour Patch Kids at the movies.
I
It's
had
not that
some-
big a deal.
I had some Starburst, though. Low-key stole them from Parks at the movie. Low-key.
I mean, you
What
probably
flavors?
paid for them.
I did pay for them. I don't remember.
Well, yeah, he spent all his money on Nintendo Switch.
Dude, what a
He
day.
did,
He
dude.
can't afford to go to
My
the
man
movies
had
right
a
now.
day.
Have
Was
a
it
weekend.
What was the occasion? Was it his birthday or something?
He saved up a bunch of money. Well, he got birthday money, and then he's been doing chores to save up to buy the Switch, and he did. What a guy! What a guy!
You know he spent that money, right? You know I'm the one who's been bankrolling this Switch.
You
I've
bought
been
the
sliding him
Switch.
a little money on the low.
Well, thank you. It's helping me and his mom out. So
Yeah.
appreciate you.
I was like, here's a little spending money. Buy your dad some new fits.
Damn.
That's what I told him.
Hey, by the way, your fit is something else today. Take it easy.
Oh!
Hey, take
Big
it
time
easy.
Tommy.
Big time. Hey, big time Tommy.
I think this was like a week 1 pandemic, just impulse buy. And I really haven't brought it out, but today felt like the day as we are living in a
That dude's electric.
Italy.
He's so
Italy is.
positive.
They brought it Rome, as some people on Twitter were saying.
The Azuri.
The Azzurri. The
Take it
ragazzi
easy.
were just going crazy. Oh,
God, it just reminds me of that time I was in Italy, man.
me too, man.
Incredible,
When I used to summer there.
incredible journey.
God, I wish I was there just drinking Peroni with the ragazzi. The boys,
Right.
the fellas.
Oh.
But yeah, so. What, are you mad? Are you an England guy?
No. I actually won a bet with my wife that I bet on Italy.
Dave's little whiskey girl.
Got a 5-minute back rub out of it.
Ooh.
Big bets, big stakes.
Damn.
Damn, big boy stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Friday I didn't do anything, man. It was great. Although can I work this into my big announcement?
I mean, I guess we can do that. Sure.
Well, Friday I started something I'd like to announce. I got a lot of grief, a lot of pushback, a lot of blowback for something that I admitted recently, and up until Friday I had never seen a Fast and Furious movie
What?
ever.
Are you kidding?
No, I knew about it mainly from like memes and clips.
You never once
No.
just decided
No.
to go see him.
I don't know, Will.
I
I
at
don't
least
know.
saw the first 3 in theaters for sure, and then I saw Fast 5 in theaters, which I have to say is my favorite one.
Just skipped 4.
I probably saw 4 somewhere, but Fast 5, I heard rumors that Fast 5 had the song Danza Kuduro in it, so I decided to go to the theater so I could really
Don't spoil it yet, because I'm only 1.5 way through the franchise.
So you're
Are you going all the way?
you're through Too Fast.
They're all
You
on
haven't gotten
HBO
the Too Furious part.
Not to stump, but they're all on HBO Max right now.
Dude, you're maxing out.
And let me tell you this: I'm about 45 minutes into Too Fast, Too Furious. The original was much better.
Yeah.
Too Fast, Too Furious, it goes in too hard. It's like, oh, okay, we're doing too much here.
Here, if you're someone who hasn't seen the Fast and Furious franchise, please skip the next 10 seconds of audio. Dave, you know that Paul Walker dies, right?
In real life, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he's not in all the movies.
Yeah, I assumed that was the
You
case.
know how he dies in IRL?
Yeah, I work in pop culture,
Kind
so
of an ironic situation. Sad, though, of course.
sure. What?
Just wait, dude. Just wait.
Wait for him to die.
So when they were all sitting around the writers' table and they were tossing out different names before Fast and Furious was I don't even know, what was the first one? The Fast and the Furious?
Oh
Because
yeah.
then there's Fast and Furious as well. They were all sitting around the writers' table and they're like, all right, what do we name Vin Diesel here? What do we call him? And they were like, someone was just like, I don't know, Dom Toretto, and everyone's like, holy fuck, that's the perfect name.
Mm-hmm.
Dom Toretto.
Dom Toretto.
Perfect.
You gotta think it's short for like Dominic.
Now, you see these memes they're doing now? The family memes?
Ross tried to lead us to believe that that was like a brand activation, like that was like Spontent. I don't know if that's true.
I don't think I've even seen these memes. I'm behind on my memes.
Oh, you gotta catch
Man,
up on
what
the
the
memes,
fuck,
man.
dude?
Dude, I went memeless when I was in Michigan.
Dom is a big family man.
Family. It's me, Dom. I don't have a Dom.
All you need is family.
True.
When you're here, your family. From my familia to yours. I played. I was in Verdansk with Dylan Friday night. Saturday. Pretty low key. Did some. I was at Home Depot again. I bought the.
Dude, you live at Home Depot now.
Yeah, I was talking to my friends at the. They sell the brand of battery powered lawn gear. I went ahead and bought the Edger.
You're
or they. It's actually called the Dylan. I don't understand that.
They call it the Dylan up there?
Yeah, something about it.
Huh. That's
But
interesting.
yeah, it was weird. But so yeah, I've got that. I didn't actually unbox it and do anything, but I did mow. As you guys will be happy to hear, my yard as I wait for it to get resodded, and the guy's not calling me back, so it's going well. But did rain on me mid mow, and you know what? I just pushed through it.
Damn, dude.
Oh fuck, dude.
I don't care, man.
That's bad boy shit.
I know when I left for Michigan, you were built different. I didn't know that you remained different the entire time I was gone.
I'm still different.
You're just wet now.
Damn,
I'm wetty.
dude.
And then Saturday night, went and watched the fights. Had a lot of fun. Saw some old friends. Saw J-Bone. Saw J-Bone and his crew.
Was he wearing a
Randy
Stanley
was
Cup?
there.
Was he wearing like a Stanley Cup champions shirt or anything?
No, but he did talk shit to me unnecessarily about the stars, like just aggressively. I was like, what are you doing?
How many games did he watch the entire playoffs?
That you know what, man?
I watch all of them, yeah.
No. Every game.
Yeah.
Every
He
game.
went to the clinching game. It was ironically probably his first one he's ever been to. I can't prove that, but I have a sneaking suspicion. I'll tell you what, turns out when you go watch the fights at your favorite bar, even though it has a $20 cover and it's still just as crowded as it would be, turns out that's a great way to drink like 13 beers.
Oh, sounds nice.
It was very hot, and it was very testosteroned out. It was a lot of fun. I met Dylan's new friends.
A couple of them.
So they exist.
Yeah, Dylan, at one point, I was like, did Dylan leave? He was just over with his new friends for like an hour.
Oh, it was like 2 minutes.
So he bailed on us,
Dave
me,
missed
Brett.
me. He missed me. You like when I'm around. Just say it. Wow, you're just committing homicide right in my face as I'm asking you a question about a friendship.
I just murdered my thirst
You
while
did.
looking at you in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was kind of a do-nothing day except for watch a little footy. Will? Footy and NBA Finals. A great sports day yesterday.
Great sports weekend.
Wimbledon. I went Wimbledon. I went footy. I went NBA Finals. It was a big sports day.
You went Wimbo on him?
Shout
No
out to my
one's-
dude Mateo.
No
You
one's saying Wimbo.
You didn't win Wimbledon, but you won our hearts, you hot Italian guy. You.
I am not a Djokovic guy.
You know what? I'm not either. He reminds me of a kid I played soccer with growing up that was the best in the league, but he was just kind of like a psycho about it. And like his face, like if he had one little mistake, he would freak out. And like, that's Djokovic.
Yeah. I just don't like the guy.
He doesn't have a likable face.
If I'm going with the big three, he's
No,
my third
he's,
by
he's
far.
numero tre for me.
As the owner of new Roger Federer tennis shoes, I stand Feds.
Dude, Djokovic is just a prick, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm out on that, dude.
I think so.
He was very like, look, I hate the guy in the match. I'm like watching, rooting for the other guy, but then like afterward, and he's speaking, addressing the crowd. I'm like, oh, he seems like a nice guy, but so I don't really know. I know he got in trouble during the ongoing global pandemic because
Did he go to like Ibiza or something?
he threw like a sick rager, like, and he was like just shirtless. And then I think did he get COVID?
I think
or
he
something?
got COVID that at that party.
Yeah, which I mean, it clearly didn't slow him down as he just won Wimbledon.
Wimbo.
He went Wimbo on him.
Tom Cruise was there.
Dude, Tom Cruise had himself a sports day. He went to Wimbledon and then went straight to the Euro finals.
Yeah.
And fist bumped David Beckham.
Him and D-Beck were there. Interestingly enough, his message to the English team didn't help them win.
Weird.
Weird that I thought that was going to be what put them over the edge. I was worried when I found out that the Italian team did not have a Tom Cruise message. I was like, this is not looking good for the ragazzi.
Yesterday could have been an all-time Italy day if Djokovic would have just choked.
Yeah, would have been big. That's all right, though. We got one of them. That's all that matters.
He would have joked.
Why you rep Italy so much harder than Germany? It's so weird to me.
Did you miss my joke?
I kind of heard it.
All right.
It was fine.
Well, it's whatever, man.
Of the Axis powers, I feel like Italy, while not good, they are the easier one to rep.
Okay.
And I'm not really even that German. Like per 23andMe, I just happened to be born there because my dad was in the Air Force.
So you were born there and you left as soon as you could.
Yeah, people forget I was a dual citizen for a number of years.
How do they roll their joints in Germany?
Guten Tag.
It's more of a Wiesenkopf's spot.
I saw the lads hitting some Wiesenkopfs.
Dude, before the game yesterday, soccer Twitter was buzzing.
Yeah, dude, I fully expected like London to be on fire at this point, and I have to say they've handled the L better than I expected.
No, they haven't.
Are they not?
No.
Okay.
No. Everyone got really racist after the L yesterday.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
You're telling me European soccer fans?
Who would have thought? Yeah, no. Yeah, it turns out if you're one of the three guys that misses, you apparently just expose yourself to getting racially abused online. It's
Those
a tough
kids
scene.
were that kid is like 17, right? Or 19?
I think he's 19,
Oh,
21, and 23 were the ages.
I was obviously rooting for the Italians. Just had to do it to them. But I feel bad. The PKs are so personal. We'll talk about this on Too Much Dip. Ron Artest Meta World Peace really breaks it down.
He's the guy.
But it's so much more personal, and like the dude who hit the post.
Everything was tough.
I love that Italian goaltender. Dude's just a stoic. He didn't even celebrate.
He didn't win yet. He's built different.
He is different.
My browser just did something
Don't care.
that I'm about to throw this computer in the trash. All my bookmarks are completely gone. All
You
my
might want to
history's
wipe
gone.
that thing.
Did you get
Just
hacked?
Throw it in the trash.
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it with this
Ooh,
thing.
no bookmarkies for Dylan.
Hey, have you tried rebooting?
Not yet, Dave. It just happened, so
Okay. Well,
Hey,
I'll
on the
run
last
down.
snack run, Dave bought 35 pounds of rice that you could go put it in.
check
That
out
seems
my
like a
new
lot.
single. It's called "Just Put It in Rice." Hey, girl.
does he not have a song by that name yet? 'Cause he
Probably.
needs
It's great meeting you at the horse track. Whatever. I don't know what they sing
I
about.
feel like rednecks don't go to horse tracks; they go to rodeos.
But I raised the horse.
to. This is
Like Brett goes to horse tracks.
Yeah, Brett's different.
Yeah, Brett's not country. He's not built like me.
don't need it anymore.
Hell yeah, dude!
I-
Fuck it, dude.
There's
You're
nothing I
going
can
raw.
do. Nothing I can do.
You don't
I
need
gotta-
a laptop.
I gotta log into everything.
Bae, you're looking nice. So why don't you just put it in rice?
That's pretty damn good, Dave.
Thanks,
good.
man. I
That's
got
a heat,
fucking.
dog.
Dude, there's levels to
You should
that.
try to sell that idea to him.
I don't know,
happens.
man. He might, as long as he doesn't go through our previous podcast that discuss him.
He won't.
You don't think he'll?
Nah, we're good.
We check the Patreon. We just see Chase Rice, $5 tier.
I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that.
He doesn't even go opto.
I'll say this: if Chase Rice wants access to our Patreon episodes, I will Venmo him $5 for the month. So if he's listening right now, you just send me a DM.
Girl, you got my heart on ice. So why don't you put me in rice?
That's
And-
beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, man, you gotta stop singing like for real. You just gotta stop.
No, that's you.
The fact that we've upgraded at this point is crazy.
No one has ever asked me to stop singing, David.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Trust me. Trust.
Damn. What are we
This
doing
is
now?
Such bullshit with my computer, man.
I'm just looking at. I had to run a search for Darian Hatcher, and I'm just looking at photos of him. Like they're just staring me in the face.
You know what I did? You know what I did in my weekend of fun? Thank you for asking, guys.
Well, yeah, you went to
vacay.
Michigan, man. That's
well,
cool.
I flew back, and I can confirm that I did get a plastic wrap sandwich that I did bring on the flight with me.
It
Dude,
wasn't
we were
grammed.
all wondering.
Bad boy shit.
It was not grammed.
Do you want to see a photo of it right now? I can bring up a photo of it right now if you want to see.
Audrey posted as a standalone Instagram.
Dude, why do y'all love
Nah.
Why do you love plastic wrap? I can't even say it. Plastic wrap sandwiches so much.
Dude, because they're good.
Are they goated?
They're good, dude. Told you.
Let's see.
Told you. Yeah, that's a sandwich.
Confirmed wrapped in plastic. Yeah. Very cool.
What's your problem?
I don't have.
Do y'all
problem.
serve those at Wilmon's?
No.
Okay.
We roll our subs up in paper.
Your jerk,
That's sick,
plastic
dude.
rack jerk.
Yeah. They're like big and long, brown paper.
Hey, I'm back to the rundown.
Perfect.
Dude,
Let's go.
Joint so big you had to wrap it in butcher paper.
Dude, are you guys aware that traveling with a baby that's 2 months old is difficult?
No.
Yeah. Is he only 2 months?
Well, he's getting towards 3, I guess. Now that you mention it, I guess he's 2.5 at this point.
Damn, Rhodes is significantly older.
Yeah, he was born a long time before.
Wow.
But it's weird. Like as they get older,
Crazy.
it's kind of going to even out, and they'll be like the same age.
Dude, just wait, man.
Are you finished with your weekend?
Dude, we got so much grandparent time in. It was beautiful. You love to see it. They were just babysitting left and right.
Love that. Shout out to the GPs.
Man, just getting fridge time in, man.
Mm-hmm.
Love that for them.
Mm-hmm.
That the close friends story you shared with Nancy holding the little guy.
Oh yeah.
Next level.
Yeah. Oh, you can only see that if you're in the close friends.
Right, which I am a part.
Yeah. Welcome. I had to add.
What
you in
tier
this
is
trip.
that?
If you Venmo me $80, you can be in the close friends. But I'll probably just Venmo you the $80 back.
Okay.
No, I didn't do shit. Got back Saturday. I had a standing invite from Brett to come meet you guys, but I decided not to go.
You made the right choice.
I had just gotten into town after an 11-hour trek, and I decided I did not want to go out and get absolutely obliterated. And so what I did was I had a beer on my couch, and I fell asleep before the Connor fight.
Smart, man, because Micah busted in like a wrecking ball and just bought shots for the squad.
The wrecking ball bad boy?
From that moment, yeah, it was like, okay, well, this is going up.
What kind of shots does Micah buy for
Tequila.
the squad? That makes sense.
Espolón is what he said, but it didn't taste like Espolón.
Oh, I paid cover for all these guys to get into the bar, by the way.
Yeah, dude. Hey, that beer that you had
guess
from
how
the
many
bucket that I bought, guess
how many paid me back? 0.
Hey, I got you a beer.
That's what you get for having so much cash on you.
He bought me a Dickalobe Ultra to make up for the $20 cover. Thanks, Dave.
Didn't we do an odds where I was going to have to order? We talked about ordering a Dickalobe Ultra at the bar.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I'm glad
What's the most ridiculous beer that you can order in a bucket?
Anyway, so if you guys want to hit me
Rolling
up,
Rock.
like, my Venmo is
A
activated.
bucket of rock sounds great, dude.
No one's doing buckets of
The
rock.
most ridiculous beer, Guinness. A
Yeah.
bucket of Guinness.
That's what I was thinking too. If you just had a bunch of tall boys of Guinness just sitting there, can't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Hey, you blew the minor announcement alert, David.
I know. It just fit in with my. But yeah, so I'm watching Fast and Furious.
I'm happy for you.
Everybody, look. I know I'm not gonna do like a recap pod. I probably won't even discuss it that much. But let me just say, the first one, I was after I watched it, I was like, man, why didn't I watch this when I was like a junior in high school or whatever? You know, it came out in what, 2001? So yeah, I was like a senior or junior in high school. And I was just like, why didn't I watch this? Like, I would have enjoyed this so much more. I still enjoyed it, like almost
Entertaining,
in an
for sure.
ironic sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what you're getting into.
It's like Barrett's favorite series. He loves it.
So granted, I had to stop watching yesterday, the second one, because Rhodes was not taking. He wouldn't go to sleep, and it was a whole deal. Paul Walker's like slang, just they up it.
Forget about it,
Forget about it, cuz.
I haven't even gotten to that part, but
Forget about it,
they
cuz.
really ramp up. Like,
You're gonna be so Leo pointing at the screen when he says "forget about it, cuz."
well, that's all I could think of when they introduce Tyrese, and Paul Walker like starts talking to him, and he goes, like, there's so many lines that could be clips. He's like, quit playing, you know you're gonna take the deal, and it's just like,
He was such a hot dude, man.
I know, man, he's great, but I can't watch the movie without thinking, forget about it, cuz.
Forget about it, cuz.
But why did they ramp it up like? And he dresses like he's in like West Side Connection. He's got like the Converse, the high socks, and like the Dickies shorts. It's just it's amazing.
He's perfect in those movies.
He's great,
Everyone is.
man.
I love him.
He's universally loved, right? Everybody likes Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I make my announcements that I was gonna wait to make until after you made yours?
Go ahead.
I have 2 major announcements. These are not minor.
I thought they were minor.
Well, it depends on how
upgraded.
you look at it. You guys can make that assessment after I give you the announcements. You ready for the first one?
Please.
I'm not trying to brag, but yeah, I'm establishing a handicap in golf officially through the USGA.
Wow.
I'm thinking about joining some tours and playing in some tournaments.
Do you have like a golf trip coming up where that's going to be a thing?
I was told by my buddy when we were workshopping doing golf trips, he told me, he's like, establish that handicap. You have to have one for
Yeah.
the golf trip. And I was like, yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. So the very next day, I paid my $35.
Wait, why?
so that we can play. They're much better than me. He's a scratch golfer, and so he was like, no, we need to know where you are so we know how many strokes you get.
The golf trips I go on, everybody does. It's handicap based.
Because you have to pay to register.
$35 a year with your local club, or it'll just give you a club.
Oh,
I did not know how to
Dylan.
do this. It was blowing my mind.
Oh,
Dylan,
that's ridiculous.
I've met your
That
new
is
friends.
ridiculous.
You got $35
What a
a
fucking
year.
racket that
I know
is.
your new friends, bro.
Dude.
What a racket.
What no one's talking about is the fact that I had to play my second round without a thumb.
That's true.
It's not ideal.
That's good though. You sandbag. You're handicapped. Yeah.
Yeah, so my handicap's going to be sky high after my next round when it finally gets established, but yeah.
You have to pay
I'm happy for
some
you.
like entity to keep track of your score.
What are you gonna got
It's
your
an
TI
official
81 out?
USGA handicap, Dylan.
Who gives a shit?
I give a shit, Dylan.
That is so dumb.
You're so dumb.
If you pay for someone to keep your score,
Hey man, just because you
you're
quit
a-
golf
you're an
doesn't mean
absolute
that we
sucker.
can't enjoy it.
You're an absolute sucker. That is the dumbest thing I've ever
You're gonna
heard.
hear. You're gonna get more blowback
I
on this
do
than
not
anything.
care.
Everybody,
That is so dumb.
tell me you don't go on golf trips with the boys without telling me you go on golf trips with the boys.
You know you can keep your own, right?
No.
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
I
it's
really
not-
want to
it's
get
not
home.
official.
I want to go calculate it.
Hey, guys, hold
shut
on,
up.
man.
No, this is how you do it, Dylan. It's $35. You paid $80 for your boys to get in the bar the other day. This is nothing to you.
Dude, it's not how much. It's
Dude.
that you have to pay for
It's
it.
a bucket
Dude.
of beers.
That is
dude.
so dumb.
It's a bucket of beers.
I did not know that Will went to Michigan and picked up the take cannon.
Yeah. Sorry,
Dude,
I
that
came
is
back-
so dumb.
Dude, I came back an absolute savage.
Dude, he is in savage mode, and you are not, sir.
Pay to keep.
Dude, you don't
damn
want me to
score.
rest. You don't want me to take days off and doing content because when I come back in savage
So this is
mode.
the app that I use. It's called InfoTalk, and I think I pay 12. I don't know what I pay.
You need to get on. I tried to find you in the database for the USGA one in the app that I'm in because I'm different and I use the official USGA Gin app
There are-
presented by Century.
I'm playing sub 8 right now. Just putting that out
Yeah,
there.
I'm not because I shot a 101.
God,
I'm sub 8, Dylan.
35.
I went 90-101 in my first two rounds that I'm tracking. Not ideal.
Dylan, why don't you? No, dude, that's good. You do just get those out of the way.
Oh yeah. No, I don't want. I want to keep those in
Can you
there.
imagine if you'd gone like 79, 81, and then like you had like your next like 5 rounds? You'll have to watch it like
Yeah. No, I'm starting high.
Dylan, man,
Oh,
why don't
such
you
suckers.
why don't you just sign up? I'm sure you could put it on the company card or something.
Yeah.
I paid y'all back for that pizza.
Yeah. One USGA handicap for you is just two. Or no, I'm sorry. You can get 2 handicaps for 1 trip to Pint House.
Hey,
I'd much rather have the pizza.
Will or Dylan,
in the
that's
pizza
half the
drawer.
price as one birthday dinner at Matt's El Rancho.
That's true. Suddenly, yeah, I went from 40 to 80 overnight.
How is that the most expensive meal I've had in the last month?
Matt's is
don't
different
know.
these days, dude. It's so expensive now.
We spent more at Matt's than the time that we were there at Matt's with a big group, and the waiter was just bringing drinks that we didn't order, and we paid for all of them.
Dude, Matt's was as much as Carve the other night almost.
Yeah.
Carve.
I'm going to read through. That'll be on the next bar review, the bar at Carr. That's a total scene, by the way. We sat at the bar. We bellied up,
Oh, yeah.
Randy. And, yeah, it was quite a scene. We made a friend. Good time.
We did.
You guys want my final announcement?
Let's get that Barton Creek runoff crowd.
I have a final announcement.
Final announcement alert. Let's
Dude,
hear
your
it.
boy's getting a mole removed tomorrow.
That's sick.
I'm going to be
very
mole-less
cool.
tomorrow.
That's sick.
mole.
Mole.
Yeah.
Hello.
So if tomorrow's Patreon episode drops a little later, it's because your boy's getting a mole removed.
Yeah,
That's
baby.
sick.
It's hot, mate.
If I come in, I'm not allowed
Austin
to shower
Powers.
for 2 days after because I have to keep the area dry.
You're
So
going to be stinky.
yeah,
Damn.
up until Thursday's episode, I'm going to be stanky.
Ooh. Nasty. Nasty boy.
Dang, you can't do any physical activity.
That's true. Yeah. So I
All
guess I'm
that
gonna be
for a
sweating.
mole? Really?
Mole.
Oh, here we go, Dylan.
Covered up?
Tell us why dermatologists
dude.
aren't real doctors,
Yeah.
Dylan.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's out of Dave's
for a
mouth.
mole. All that
That's out
for a
of Dave's
mole.
mouth.
Like, yeah, dude, it's a mole, Dylan. It's serious shit, dog.
Do the Seinfeld bit.
Nope.
A lot of shit
for
goes on
2
behind the
days?
scenes that y'all don't see.
I got a mole removed when I was a kid. I didn't.
Wow,
I could
way
shower.
to pat Will on the head.
Yeah. You were fucking putting a big boy weight as a kid?
I was
yeah?
built different,
Kids don't
though.
sweat, dude. They don't have to worry about getting it moist.
Don't say moist like that.
They don't think about getting it moist.
I was different though. I was a kid.
You're not different.
You had a mole removed when you were a kid?
Uh
Must have been a serious mole.
huh. It was just like it was kind of big, and I was like, you know what? Let's just get rid of it. Plus, I didn't like how it looked.
Did
Mole.
the doctor look at it and go, getting big? God damn.
No, he didn't. Cole Campbell was not my dermatologist.
He walks in. You're like, dude, can you do the surgery right now? Like, you're tweaked off the booming loud. I don't know if I want you, with a little scalpel.
You put the booming loud down, sir?
Yeah, why your hands are all jittery while you're trying to get this mole off me? It's not a good idea.
He's just like,
he's like, we out here grinding.
Popping and locking.
like, dude, it's a pretty minor procedure. Can you just take care of it?
We out here.
It's an unprecedented weather event.
It's an unprecedented weather event. The heat dome, dog. The heat dome's no joke, though. Like, that's real talk.
Oh, that dome
no
was
cap.
hot.
No cap.
Big fact.
Friends in Cali, be careful out there, West Coast. Fires are back, man. It's very scary.
Mm-hmm. Well said, David.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
can we hear from our friends over at Quip real quick?
Please.
I'm going to play a little game with you guys right now. Fill in the blank. Brush, floss, then blank. Oh, you guys are stumped right now. If you didn't say rinse, you may not be getting a complete clean. Mouthwash is a key part of your whole mouth's health care because it gets between the teeth to kill bad breath and germs and helps strengthen enamel. My enamel.
No, you can't. That doesn't sound like hooves.
And rinse.
Oh, someone played the hooves video. Get
Well,
back to the video.
thankfully, the oral care experts at Quip created a super simple way to make mouthwash a part of your oral care routine. You guys know Quip already. They're the makers of the electric toothbrush and floss you hear all about all the time. And now they've launched a new mouthwash to help you complete the clean. Plus, it comes with a refillable dispenser that's delightful to use and sleek enough to fit in any bathroom counter. We've all been using these. Mine's in my nice bathroom. It's in the steam shower bathroom, which means that it has to look real good.
Wow.
Wow,
If
look,
you
this
get
guy's
that
got
nod-
multiple bathrooms.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah, we have 2 bathrooms in our crib. Not to
Damn.
brag. Not to brag.
Wow.
Dylan, can you explain to the people how this thing works?
Well,
It's kind of like a spaceship.
I'm so glad you asked. First of all, it's sitting on your counter looking so sexy. Mm-hmm. Just a hot little piece of machinery, whatever you want to call it.
It's a hot little piece of mouthwash.
Yeah. Anyway, what you do is there's a plastic cap on top. You take that bad boy off, right?
No cap?
Pop top,
And
as
when
I
you
say.
do, there's a pump.
So this
underneath
pump
that.
is capping.
This
Okay.
pump. Yeah, the pump is capped. You hit it a couple times. Sometimes I do 3 if I feel like a little crazy.
That's unnecessary, but go off.
It fills a little reservoir on top of this device up with mouthwash, but it's a concentrate. So what you do is you pour that into the cap. Yes,
It's a
cap.
4 times concentrate.
Yes, and then you hit it with a little water. There are lines inside the cup to tell you how high to go with the water.
Get higher, baby.
You mix it up, then boom, boom, you hit it, boom. You turn that back, bottoms up, and then you rinse out.
Swish. It's swish time.
Dude, it's so sick.
Let me see that mouth swish.
I don't.
Dude, it's good for your
Oh,
mouth
no.
and the planet. It's got the 4 times concentrated formula, so you ship less water and more good for you ingredients. These things also come in 5 different colors with 2 high-end finishes. Imagine
Dude,
not tailoring this to your bathroom.
It does look very nice. It looks like a borderline piece of art.
Yeah, it's hot.
Sure.
Along with the mouthwash, Quip can also deliver fresh brush heads, floss, toothpaste refills every 3 months from just $5. Shipping's free, so you can save money and skip the hustle and bustle of in-store shopping. Get me out of this. Get me out of the stores.
Yeah.
And with affordable refills plus free shipping, it's so easy to take your whole mouth healthy. Join the over 5 million mouths already using Quip and start swishing today. And if you go to getquip.com/circlingback5 right now, you can get $5 off a mouthwash starter kit. That's $5 off the mouthwash starter kit, which includes a refillable dispenser and 90-dose supply of Quip's 4 times concentrated formula at getquip.com/circlingback5. That's getquip.com/circlingback5. Quip, the good habits company. You guys see this Addison Rae shit?
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with what's going on. but-
What?
So she's like the biggest
No.
name in like TikTok, right? Is that who she is?
She's a controversial TikTok figure.
She's
Really?
like she's the TikTok girl. Like when
Okay.
TikTok got hot, like she was probably like the #1 suggested person to go follow on TikTok. It's like, oh no, she's got it.
How many followers are we talking?
I don't know.
Tens of millions?
Yes.
Shit.
She made like $5 million one year off TikTok.
That's more than I made on TikTok.
She has 81.9 million followers and she's amassed over 5.3 billion likes.
What is her main bid? Does she just
Holy
throw that ass in a
shit.
circle?
She does a little throwing the ass in a circle, but I wouldn't say it's like a grotesque throw your ass in a circle. She's not at the wharf down in Florida. It's
Okay.
more of just her just doing kind of choreographed dances and stuff, maybe doing the popular meme things that you do, the challenges.
That's what got okay. So
Goodness gracious.
she already is not well liked.
She's doing big boy numbers.
I don't get why she's not well liked, if I'm being honest.
Well, here's the deal. So I don't know if it all stems from the Fallon appearance, but like She did Fallon at some point, and they had her on to like teach Jimmy TikTok and TikTok dances. And I think a large majority of the dances and stuff that she's done it's not her original, like she's not inventing the dance, but the people who are inventing the dance are generally black content creators. And she is perceived to be getting the credit. She is getting the credit for these dances. And like for Fallon to have her on to do these dances, there's like the people who are actually inventing them, they're not getting any shine from it. So she's already not liked for that. And then when she did the UFC thing, which apparently they didn't actually hire her. This was some kind of brand activation.
How old is this young lady?
She's like 22. She was an LSU student. She dropped out of LSU because she was making millions of dollars doing
top.
Yeah.
And now she's like straight besties with like Kourtney Kardashian and shit.
No cap?
None.
She is she's somebody who I don't think
she has so many followers.
Well, she said, I studied broadcast journalism in college for 3 whole months to prepare for this moment, and it's her allegedly getting ready to interview some people. And there were some big mad blue check marks on the timeline saying that other people deserve this opportunity more than her.
Yeah, like I think she would have been fine had she not done the troll tweet. She knew what she was doing, like mission accomplished.
That's a good caption for what she did.
Yeah. It's a very competitive industry. But here's the deal. Apparently they brought her on to interview Dustin Poirier, or somebody had her there because they're from the same hometown in Louisiana. And that was it. It wasn't like the UFC was like, this is our new, she wasn't doing like Maria Taylor's job or something.
Just to be clear, it would be a major downgrade for her to be doing red carpet interviews.
Absolutely.
For the UFC.
But
so clearly she's not. This isn't some serious thing.
No, it's not. And like, here's the deal. Like, you see this at red carpet stuff where like maybe they'll have bad example, but like The Rock there to interview somebody at the ESPYs or something. It's like, yeah, they get somebody with a huge name because it's going to be eyeballs. Like she has 19 million followers on TikTok.
It would make sense for her to do this.
I'm just imagining The Rock going up to every celebrity and getting ready to ask them a question, and instead of asking them an actual question, he just does the, can you smash?
He just interrupts them?
Yeah, he just does it every single time.
It doesn't matter.
That would get pretty old, man.
No, it'd be good for one award show.
Does he
like
still
the Kids' Choice Awards or something.
Does he still do rock bits? Or is he like beyond that? Is he now
he just Dwayne now?
No, you can't just be Dwayne.
No.
But
yeah, it was funny to see like journalism Twitter get really up in arms about it.
Well, yeah, like I mean, I'm sure that there are some more deserving people out there, but at the end of the day, like you don't have 89 million TikTok followers, so you're gonna miss out on some opportunities that Addison Rae might be given. Because of that.
That's just the nature of the biz, unfortunately. But I understand why they would be upset at the same time.
I started following.
If this
her
is
on
your
the
like
grind.
career and like you've been like trying to get to that moment for years.
But she's been on a podcast, and I'm not sitting here like, oh my god, like she doesn't deserve a podcast. Yeah. No one deserves a podcast. We're just lucky.
If you have a following,
very
then
true.
You get preferential treatment.
Friend of the show, Jake Kemp, quote tweeted it. Someone who said this is an aspiring journalist. Oh, sports broadcaster. She tweeted, to aspiring journalists devastated and frustrated over this, you'll see many who land a sweet gig for various reasons, not always deserve. Look away and keep focused on what you're building, a career. What's easy won't last, and what lasts isn't easy. Keep growing, keep going. Jake quote tweeted it with, I don't know who the woman in question is, but good for her because she has upset all the dorks in this dork-filled industry.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. I mean,
and then she said she was fired, but I don't think she was ever really hired. So it was just a weird.
It was just a little stunt.
It was just a stunt, and look, we're talking about her. We don't even know who she is.
You think Dana White was like, he just called her up and he was like, "Hey, you're fired."
He was there.
You're fired.
Dawn
was there.
Did Dan hang out with him?
I don't think they.
Great question.
I
hadn't heard from Dan yet.
I'll be honest. I didn't know that this counterfight was this weekend until literally Saturday because I wasn't paying attention.
Did you hear what happened?
But then I was like, shit, we should have gone to Vegas for this. I should have cut my family vacay short. We should have the boys should have mobbed in Vegas.
Damn.
Why?
It's really hot there right now.
It's really hot everywhere right now, David.
It's hot in here.
In Vegas, you don't even go outside in Vegas. You stay inside the entire time.
What are you talking about, dude?
I'd like to get around in. There's some good courses out there.
I'd rather walk a mile on the streets of Vegas and Austin. Soupy here right now.
I dare you to walk a mile in my shoes.
My soup.
Well, good.
What, you were going to bring up the My Hooves clip earlier.
Yeah, someone dropped that video, which I had never seen, on our Reddit page, and I watched it, and it's just weird, and you sound exactly like the cartoon.
Wow, dude. Tell me you've never seen Freddy Got Fingered without telling me you've never seen Freddy Got Fingered.
I don't think I've ever seen Freddy Got Fingered.
Hey, I bought.
Stream Room coming
My
tomorrow.
hooves.
I hit up the pet store to get Randy some snacks, some treats,
Aw.
and I got him a hoof. What's the singular of hooves? Hoof.
A hoof.
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 Sure.
Like Wim Hoof.
Hoof.
I'm kidding.
Oh, my
No, and
hooves.
it's a cow hoof filled with peanut butter.
That's
Oh,
sick.
that sounds
And he
dang.
just went to town on the peanut
does
butter.
sound dang.
But now he's just running around our yard with a hoof in his mouth, and I'm like, okay.
My hoof. Is that what he says when he gets it?
My hoof. How does Randy talk? I don't have a voice for him.
He's got a deep voice, man. He's a big boy.
My hooves.
My hoof.
Hello, Dave. Thank you for the hoof.
Mm-hmm.
Randy does have a low voice. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Dude, that's sick, though.
What does Stella have?
She's very ladylike, you know?
She's like, hey, is that my,
She doesn't have
that's
vo-
my hoof.
She doesn't have vocal fry.
Those are my hooves.
Yeah, it's my hoof.
What was that contestant on The Bachelor? Yeah.
Kristen?
Yeah. The one who like out or
I can see her face.
called
I've
out
got
that
her
girl from Chicago for being an escort.
name. Yeah,
then
like,
she just-
she's. We're from the Sim City.
Yeah, in the same circle.
She's totally an escort.
She like fills that ass in a circle.
She goes out to dinner with
Yeah.
men for money.
Seriously, y'all.
You know what You know what the difference is between I mean, I get. Okay, never mind. Actually,
What, dude?
there's
Say
a
it.
girl in the new season of Love Island, and in one of the trivia challenges, it came out that she was used to go on dates with men, not exchange sex for money, but she would go on dates
She
with
just
sugar
owns it?
daddies, and like she owned it. And one of the guys was like, "Yeah, like all I'm finding out about her is kind of turning me on right now. Like they're just standing." it. I'm like, yeah, this is the difference between these two shows. You love to see it.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I did a little deep dive into Cameo yesterday to see which Bachelor contestants
Yeah?
were on Cameo. And it's not a great list, although Matt James is on there.
Aren't they calling you Lil Cameo now?
You know,
I'm calling you Lil Paste.
you
Dude,
know,
I'm a little
Cole,
savage.
Cole's on there now. Campbell.
He's not
Real.
doing the personalized Venmo shout-outs
I
anymore?
think he does both, man.
You know what? While we're different, we'll just do shout outs for free.
That's right.
Well, within reason.
We don't need your $20.
Within reason.
No, I donate it to like the SPCA or something.
That was big of you, David.
I'm keeping my handicap through them now.
Donate it to Will's Handicapped Fund.
Yeah. Or actually Dylan's, because he's scared.
I'm gonna start a new handicap service.
It's free.
It's $25.
It's free, but you get their data and just sell it to
Yeah.
third parties.
Yes.
That's the wave. I could see you doing that.
Can't believe people pay for that.
You seem like the kind of guy who
I'm
would
actually
do
kind
that.
of shocked that people pay for that.
Well, I guarantee there's
That is
at
an
least
absolute racket.
Yeah, it's a racket, see?
no, but okay. Here's
It's
the other
created an
benefit.
online calculator that you pay.
It's not, but it's more than
$35
that.
a year
It,
for.
it tracks. Okay, so here's what else you have to factor in. You're simplifying what it takes for a handicap. The tees you played, the conditions, other people who played the course at the same time.
The what you play?
You can your friends. You can be in like a group, compare. You can go see how other people did. These are things that you doing your TI2 can't help you with.
Yeah, cool graphing
That
calculator,
information
dork.
is absolutely useless.
Hold on,
to me.
I've got to put on my. I got to see what the x-axis is doing.
I wonder what Will shot here the other day when he played.
Dylan's gonna
I do want to know what Will shot the other day when
I
he
told
played.
y'all, I shot 90 and 101.
That's sick, dog. Go low.
The 101 was through injury.
Go off.
No one's talking about that.
How did you injure your thumb again?
I injured it in
Lobster.
2 different ways, David. One was from cracking lobster, and the other way was from
The most Will thing of all time.
playing backyard volleyball, which people aren't talking about the comeback. But yeah, our team was down 19-11.
Dude, I heard
and
you
we
had-
stormed back and won 21-19.
I heard you had a wet ass set that whole game. Is that true?
Actually, my strength is serving. If I'm in your backyard volleyball game, you want me serving from the jump?
Underhand or overhand?
Under.
Dude, I heard you were just putting it right up over the
Overhand
net.
in amateur volleyball is an absolute liability.
Amateur volleyball is all about finding the weak link on the other side of that net and just getting it to them.
And hitting it as high in the air as you can at them, so that they have way too much time to think about
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
If I'm on your
Smart.
team and you just hit it over right when it comes to you instead of setting it up, we're gonna have words.
You're-
And I will
you're
not be on
pulling
your
to the
team
side?
again. Yeah.
Sometimes-
Okay, that's
but
how we
it's a
play.
war
Hey,
out there. It's a
Hey,
war.
so like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
It's a war. You have to be able to get it over the net. That should be your first first priority as an amateur volleyball player.
You set me up. Not only is it getting over the net, but it's going down real hard.
You're talking a lot of booty chatter about how good you are at volleyball. I think we need to see this in motion.
Yeah.
Let's do
There's
a
a
volleyball
lot of
tournament.
listeners would like to see that.
Are there any collegiate volleyball players out there that we can sponsor?
Hold on, before we slight like anyone in our
Indoor.
atmosphere, our
like-
Watch Media atmosphere, let's think this through. We don't leave any D1 athletes out.
Man, Olympic volleyball is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know
Not
what-
just beach, but like indoor volleyball.
A few years ago, or a few Olympics ago, there was a dude named, his last name was Stanley, and he was goated. The work that dude was putting in on the court, I couldn't miss a match.
They're all like
a game,
6'9"
whatever
and
it is.
just absolutely sky.
They're not 6'9"ing.
Why'd you choose 6'9"?
Because that's a tall height. It's tall. What are you talking about? It's like power forward
Jeez,
height.
dude.
I wasn't trying to be dirty, man.
God, there's a place for you in Fort Lauderdale.
Weirdly enough, the dude that I was talking about, he's exactly 6'9".
They're all 6'9".
He's exactly
I'm
6'9".
telling you.
Do
I
you
don't-
do you prefer the sand or the indoor?
I like just a nice lawn.
But what about like on the Olympics?
Oh, in the
Like
Olympics?
a nice lawn.
Oh, in the Olympics.
That's your answer to that question?
Oh, in the Olympics, I prefer indoor.
Okay, I like the sand.
Dude likes lawn volleyball.
I believe in the sand beneath my toes, though.
Oh
the
my
feeling,
god.
do you believe in the faith that
Yeah.
grows?
Yeah.
I mean, no, sand volleyball's for the hornies
It is a
Yeah.
horny sport.
because they're all
Well, I
tanned
need
up, they're
some-
all lubed up.
I need some horny in my Olympics.
They're sweaty.
True.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to like go to the wharf and watch it or anything, but
You got Mav out there in jeans, just like
Too
throwing
slippery
down.
bust your ACL.
Yeah.
Mav spiking that volleyball was some next level cinematography.
But if you're playing now, like if we're all going to go play volleyball, we don't want to play in sand. That's going to make us much worse at the game. But you don't want to play in a hard court
It's a
either. 'cause
totally
then
different game, man.
You scraped your knee before this episode today, Dylan. That could be
I'm
devastating on the hard
Yeah,
court.
we've
bleeding
seen-
as we speak.
No offense, but I've seen you on a hard court.
I'm bleeding. I'm
Right.
bleeding.
I broke my leg.
Cool, dude. No one cares.
Somebody cares.
Can we talk about Stamps.com? Because this summer is showing welcoming signs of a more normal life ahead. And finally, you can get back to enjoying life's little pleasures like smiling at your neighbor, seeing a movie, and going to the post office. Okay. Let's not get crazy here. Some parts of normal life aren't so great, but with Stamps.com, you can skip trips to the post office and save on postage. Mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. Send letters, ship packages, and pay less, a lot less. With discounted rates from USPS and UPS, Stamps.com saves businesses thousands of hours and tons of money every single year. We're all fans of Stamps over here.
Love them. They make me dance.
Stamps. I was about to say the same thing.
So I get the USPS mail, like email alerts every day of what's going to be in my shipment today. Guess what I'm getting from Stamps today?
Stamps?
I don't know. I saw a letter. I have a letter coming from Stamps today because I'm a Stamps.com user myself. And they included some free postage stamps for me in today's envelope.
That was very generous
I'm
of them.
very excited about that because no one likes
bonus stamps?
going and buying stamps.
You're getting bonus stamps?
I'm getting B stamps.
That's huge, man.
Whole bunch of BS up
Huge
in
for
here.
the squad.
Stamps.com brings the U.S. Postal and UPS shipping services straight to your computer. They make it easier for small businesses just like ourselves to mail and ship without needing to trip to the post office. You can print official U.S. postage and shipping labels 24/7 without having to leave your desk or buy any fancy equipment. All you need is a computer and a standard printer. And once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup or drop it off. It's that simple, baby. It's a no-brainer. Saved over 1 million small business owners just like you time and money. So stop wasting time at the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk. And with our promo code Circling Back, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the little microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Circling Back. That's Stamps.com, promo code Circling Back, with the little tiny microphone right at the top of the screen. Stamps.com, never go to the post office again.
Will, have you thought about getting a scale, like, for the baby?
We have one.
You do?
Yeah, we have his changing table actually doubles as a scale.
Oh, ooh.
Scale. It's pretty
Damn.
tight.
Girl.
Hey, man, I'd like to say you really put your heart into that read.
Thank you.
You kind of crushed it.
Well, dude, so when I first started Scaries, I didn't know how to ship anything. I was like, how do I ship this stuff? I got to do it myself? This is crazy. I
DIY
actually did
now.
use Stamps.com. This was before I was even, like, working for Grandex and shit. I'm a Stamps.com lifer.
Damn, that's sick.
They got me. I didn't get a free scale though because I didn't type in circling back at the time that I needed to.
What an idiot.
I know. I'm
It
stupid.
wasn't around yet.
You're a dumbass. No offense.
We weren't even touching base yet.
No, we weren't even. I wasn't even PGPing yet.
Damn.
Hey, can we do a little segment called Will Circles Back?
If we have to.
This is in place of Brett's breaking news.
Look, you're real upset about a couple of things here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dylan.
One of them is you missed Coffee Friday. Do you know?
Oh,
Can
dude.
someone? So I did listen to the podcast while I was gone. I listened to 2 episodes, about 30 seconds each.
Oh.
And, I somehow missed the part about Coffee Friday. So can you guys explain to me what Coffee Friday is?
Did you really listen just to hear us mention that you were out? Just to hear how we handled
Here's
it?
the thing about Coffee Friday.
Yes, that's exactly why. Because I wanted to know if I was getting any slander.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing
think you
about
did.
Coffee
Yeah,
Friday.
no. You guys actually talked about me so little
You
that I got
posted-
concerned that it didn't matter.
No, it was that you had just posted a great photo of a tree, and I was just like, damn, Will just hit us with that fucking tree.
Dude, that was a torch-ass tree, though.
I know. I as somebody who just had to take the biggest tree in his yard out of his yard, I'm now like noticing trees. Like, I'm like, damn, I wish I had that dope tree in my yard.
It was a dope tree. Damn. It was a dope tree. But I missed Coffee Friday.
I
Can
hear
you
you-
explain the premise of Coffee Friday to me?
Man.
Yeah, so
you just
here's what
can't.
Coffee Friday is in like a nutshell. Like we get together on Friday and we drink coffee together.
Is this going to happen every Friday, or is this just like one Coffee
It
Friday?
might have just been like just the fact that everybody was synced up, like all on the same wave. And
Yeah,
it was, just,
it was a
you know
total
what I mean?
vibe.
It's like when you catch that wave, that one wave, and like, man, there will never be another wave like this. I'm glad I was out here in the water to catch
Right.
it.
And then it's just gone.
But wrote
so
it
I
in.
don't need to come in on Friday, is what you're saying?
Hey, I think we should make a Coffee Friday T-shirt though on the real.
What if we did a Coffee Friday mug?
Woo!
All right, look here.
The old ticker stopped
It's
for a
gonna be like
minute
like a washed black, and just white font says Coffee Friday, and then there's just a piping hot cup of coffee underneath it with steam coming up.
Holy fuck, dude. We
How sick is that,
Dude, someone's gonna make it before us now.
How
got
sick
fucking
is that?
Virgil Abloh over here just
I
fucking
know,
cooking in the
dude.
stew right now.
Or what if another one that says
Tommy Hilfiger.
What if another one that says "Ask me about Coffee Friday"?
If I was wearing that shirt and someone asked me about it, I'd be like, I'm not sure. They were on a wave
Like,
that I
it's-
wasn't on,
You
apparently.
just be like, oh, we just drink coffee on Friday.
Well, you could bring your boogie board out, hop on.
Actually, we did have a skimboard out where next to that tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had
Damn.
my friend's mom brought out my old skimboard. We decided that we were going to go try doing it again. I don't think I had done it since Laguna Beach was originally airing that summer.
No broken wrists.
And yeah, my buddy threw it down on the sand, and sure enough, we don't have the land speed to catch up to it and jump on it like we used to.
Damn, dude.
Squad's down bad.
You were down bad on Friday when Coffee Friday was going on, and you even texted us about it.
Dude, low key, I was.
Dude, the DeLonghi was singing.
Oh yeah, it was humming, baby. We were just spilling coffee all
We're
over the
drinking that-
floor. That
Kill drip or whatever.
surprise, surprise, that pot still drips everywhere when you try and pour a cup.
That is one of the worst pots. I don't understand why it's so bad.
Pot game just so stupid.
Coffee maker itself's great.
More like not.
But yeah, Coffee Friday was a movie.
Will DeFreeze, Friday, 11:09 a.m. He says, "This is a text message. Don't even know what this coffee thing is, and I'm so jealous."
Man, it's
Sorry,
hard to
sir.
explain. Like Dylan didn't even do it justice. We had live music
We did.
in the Bluetooth speaker.
We had Dua Lipa just going on.
Were
the
you
BTS.
levitating?
We were.
I heard that song 3 times Saturday night. Now that I know that song and know it's her, I can't escape it. It's a good song.
I mean, it's going to be in my top 10 most played songs in 2021.
Probably my personal. It's in the top 3 songs of the summer.
That's big.
Yeah.
Do you like the remix or do you like the normal one?
I haven't even heard the remix. Is that the one with DaBaby?
It is. I like the normal one more.
That's the only one I know.
I don't know if I need DaBaby on that
I'll
track.
listen to both, but I like the normal one more.
He kind of snaps on it.
He does.
No cap.
He does. The other
Okay.
thing I want to circle back on is the washed media basketball teams.
Dude, you're on my
Oh.
team.
Did you listen to the segment?
No, not yet. Very excited to.
Are
You
you on my
should-
team? You are, right?
No, I'm on Brett's team, dude. Wow, some captain you are. Your team consists of KJ, Randy, Barrett, Ross, Timo, and Micah.
My team sucks.
Shouts to Timo getting drafted ahead of
Man.
Micah.
My team sucks.
And then on Brett's team, We have Brad, Dave, DJ, Dan, me, and Duda, and I'm drafted way low on this, considering how wet my bounce pass is.
You should go listen to it.
I spoke up for your bounce pass, by the way.
Thank you.
Do we need KJ in here to comment?
I tried to sell you as a top 3 rounder, but Dave wasn't buying.
Did Dan slander me because I stole his challenge of hitting half court shots and I did it myself, or?
Well, Dan's going to be an absolute problem at a half court.
If he gets the rock, in the paint, and not by the paint I don't mean down low, I mean in the middle of the court.
The middle of the court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an issue.
Yeah, that's an automatic 3.
You don't want that.
Dude, Dan's gonna get the tip, opening tip. It's gonna get tipped back to Dan. Dan's just gonna launch it. Like when you haven't played NBA Jam in a while and you don't know what the buttons are, and you get it and you just immediately launch one.
Exactly.
So how are y'all gonna forget intern Klein on this entire thing?
He
G1 athlete. He has height.
It didn't even register. I'm sorry to say
he
that,
would have
Klein.
been a no doubt top 3 pick.
Yeah,
It's true.
he's an athlete.
I would have remembered him if we were here.
He's a big body. He's an athlete.
Apparently, J.R. Hickey can throw down. And I think I
Okay.
actually remember this. I think I've seen a video of him dunking or getting rimmed.
He can.
He's a tall lad.
He would be a top 4 pick. I would almost – I don't know. Man, those are the 4. And everybody else is just – I mean, me, my job, I know me, I'm a facilitator. Like, you give me the rock, I don't mind my personal stats. I just want to make you the best version of you on the court.
I'm a set shooter, and I'll take it to the rack on you. I guess that's my game.
So we have Randy, the second choice of Dylan's team, second pick.
Yeah, it was a bad pick, honestly.
Randy puts out track and field vibes to me. Like he can
he
run
ran track.
fast and stuff, but like I'm not certain that Randy can like.
Randy puts out doesn't even know how to dribble vibes to me, honestly.
Dude can't dribble.
He can't even dribble.
Well,
he
also-
looks down while he dribbles.
Also,
I never
two
double dribble.
2 ACL tears.
From Randy?
Yeah, same knee.
Oh, you don't want that.
Yeah, he's
You don't want
toast.
that.
My team sucks.
I didn't even break any bones when I got my foot run over. Like I'm different.
You are built different.
Don't do doodle like that.
No, trust me. I the second I found out what happened to Duda, I hit him up immediately. I was like, "Hey, dude, welcome to the brotherhood." We've
You're
hit by a
stealing
car,
valor.
both been hit by cars. No, Duda. I will say this: Duda's got it way worse than me. Go follow Deuteronomy and make sure to listen to Internet Party. It's the
Yeah,
party.
I think they're going to have some content this week.
Yeah, this week in Horny might be an all-timer for Internet Party this
They
week.
might have to do an
This
emergency
is the
pod.
horniest Monday I remember.
I didn't think that I would walk in on this wonderful Monday after being on vacation and see what I saw on the timeline today at the wharf. Wish I hadn't.
That's such an aggressive video.
They should have put up one of those, like, custodian signs, the yellow ones.
They probably did afterward, honestly.
Piso mojado.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that mean?
Moist piece?
No.
Come on, man.
Mojado is wet,
We have kids listening.
and piso is that floor? Is the floor wet?
Wet floor.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I put that together in my brain.
Dude, that's so cool.
Dude.
Babel.
Damn, dude.
Babbel.
Yeah, our team. I mean, I feel very confident in our.
Like
in our
honestly,
squad.
I'm gonna convince my team not even to show up to Lifetime that day to get run. It's not worth it.
What's unfortunate is that we're never going to know how this goes.
Right. The chances of all these people being in the same spot at the same time is 0.
The fact that I got drafted, did I only get drafted ahead of Duda because he has a bum foot right now, or is that an overlook as well?
I don't know if you did get drafted.
We drafted under the assumption that he was healthy.
Okay.
Are you sure you got drafted ahead of Duda?
I'm just going based on the Notes app thing
okay.
here.
Yeah.
I
that
mean,
make
what
much
you?
sense.
What are you? How tall are you? 6 foot? 5'11"?
I mean, people are saying I'm 5'11", 5'11" and 3/4.
That's how like I've pretty much I'm 5'10" now, ish.
You grew.
Yeah, just vertebrae game stupid right now.
Really? Let me see it.
You see my vertebrae? Which one?
All of them.
Dude, show them all.
Take that shirt off, dog.
Don't tempt me.
Dude, let me see your spine.
Spinal.
Weird, man.
Spinal.
Oh, anything else you got? You want to circle back on, Will?
No, I think that's good.
Dude, that was sick.
I think
man.
that's good. Those are my 2 questions from the week that was.
Man, Coffee Friday though.
It was the best Friday of my life, and we'll never be able
It
to
just-
like recreate that
It
moment.
just set the vibe for the weekend, you know?
Yeah.
They're saying like now is like the weekend doesn't start till Coffee Friday ends. Cavafe Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Kofif?
Kofife.
Mm-hmm. Exactly right.
I don't know. We'll see. Well, you might catch me this Friday up here with just some concentrated boom and loud. I'll let you guys get in on.
Thank you.
Very cool, man.
Is it time?
Yeah, that's a fun one. Welcome back.
Thank you. It took you only an hour and 15 minutes for you to welcome me back.